due to the other videos I've had to make this week on Sean's View Entertainment and whatever else I've done this week, I can't remember. I've missed out on covering some news. A little bit of news here and there, man. And some of it is meh. Some of it is, oh, really? I don't like the sound of that. But we're gonna talk about things. We're gonna talk about Bobby Lashley and his creative ideas. Really creative mind from Bobby Lashley. He really knows what the audience wants in 2024. Bobby Lashley is trying to get WWE cancelled. He's trying to get himself cancelled. He's trying to ruin Gunther's career. Just to try and get on TV, I guess. I don't know, but man, no wonder WWE parted ways with Bobby Lashley. We're going to talk about WWEID and what that means for the independent wrestling around the world, or mainly in America. And we're going to start with news that came out earlier this week, but was proven to be false. So we're going to talk about AJ Styles. Fightful Select said that WWE denied an AJ Styles TNA Hall of Fame induction. That's what Fightful said. This then led to everyone saying, oh my god, I can't believe WWE did this, oh my god. Triple H, oh my god, right? Turns out, it was AJ himself that refused it because he's still an active wrestler. He put out a tweet saying he's still active and he does not want to be a part of any Hall of Fame while he's still an active wrestler. So, Fightful, L, what a surprise. Everyone who shit on WWE, L, and all the news channels that took their own spin and tried to make it sound worse than what it was, L. So, again, more bullshit. I'm glad I didn't cover this when the news came out, or I'd be fucking looking stupid like the rest of them right now. So, all these news sites, man, they're all fucking shit at the minute. Everyone's coming out with bullshit stories that's either been fed to them or they've just fucking made up. All of them. I don't understand what's going on with wrestling news at the minute, man. It's all bullshit. But we're gonna quickly move on because, I mean, who fucking cares? We're gonna move on to WWEID. WWE put out a press release saying that they're working with Cody Rhodes' Nightmare Factory, Booker T's Reality of Wrestling, Seth Rollins' Black and Brave Academy, and a few other indie promotions and wrestling schools. To basically their plan is to take over the indies in America. Now, they did that here in England, and we saw what happened. British indie wrestling was dead for a while, thanks to WWE NXT UK, which I don't think anyone I didn't watch it, and I'm from here, man. I didn't watch NXT UK. Who the fuck cared about that? I didn't, right? But they killed the indies over here. That's now back to a reasonable way. And now they're trying to do it over in America. But here's the thing. I think this WWE ID shit, where they're basically hogging all the fucking up-and-coming guys, is a good thing. Not because it hinders AEW in their chance of getting more people. I think it's a good thing because it means people on the indies can learn the better way, the better style of wrestling. It means there's going to be less people doing flippy gymnastics where they're cooperating and they're trying to do a dance routine instead of looking like they're trying to beat their opponent. I mean, I'm not saying you can't do flips, but I'm saying you need to look like you're actually trying to win a wrestling match. You can't have both, right? There's going to be less people doing, I'm going to jump from this fucking stupid structure that's not put up properly because we don't have the budget into a fucking pane of glass. We're going to have less people doing that. We're going to have less people doing stupid shit. That is why I think this is a good thing. It's going to harm independent companies, 100%. It's going to harm AEW, 100%. But I care about the wrestlers' safety, health, and career. If they learn the WWE way, there is more of a chance for them to rise quicker than the flippy bullshit and the stupid glass fucking spots, the light tubes, the fucking set each other on fire, you know what I mean? GCW shit, right? There's going to be less of that, which is fucking fantastic, and it's what I want out of professional wrestling. I might be able to take the indies more seriously if they're working in a more serious fucking manner, instead of all the bullshit that a lot of them are doing right now. And it is bullshit, right? They're still working the 2016 style, even though it's not popular anymore. It was popular then because it was rebellious. It was against the Vince McMahon regime, the old WWE. Even I was up for it. But now, we don't want it anymore. Nobody cares about flippy gymnastics. Nobody cares about stupid, insane spots. Because once that spot's over, nobody fucking cares about you. They don't care about you before, they don't care about you after, they care about you during that one spot that you did to fucking destroy your body, and they forget about you after. They forget your name. Who cares? Right? Because you don't have a character, you don't have anything interesting or memorable about you, because you're too busy focusing on doing stupid shit to get a holy shit chant. WWEID will stop that and will make wrestlers better again. Better again. That's what we want. Finally, and this is going to be a quick video today, man, we're going to talk about Bobby Lashley, and I'm not going to read the transcript of what Bobby said. I was going to play the clip of the audio of Bobby saying what he said, but I'm just going to go off memory and say what Bobby said in a more cohesive way, right? So, Bobby said on some podcast I can't remember the name of right now. I didn't write it down. Sorry, guys. I didn't write it down, right? But Bobby was on some podcast, and he said that he pitched an idea to Triple H. That he wanted Gunther, and these aren't Bobby's words, these are my words after what Bobby said. He wanted Gunther to be like racially prejudiced against Bobby, saying people like you don't get to win championships or don't get to fight for my championship, right? Now, Bobby said that could mean a lot of things. It could mean his skin colour, but it could also mean his age is an old guy. Gunther doesn't want old guys fighting for his championship, you know what I mean? People could have taken it their own way and come to their own conclusions without WWE, Bobby and Gunther going full on saying stuff they're not really supposed to say, right? And Bobby also mentioned the fact that Gunther was he said the German thing, and to be honest, Gunther's not German, he's Austrian, which makes it fucking 10 times worse. Because a certain historical figure who was a dictator of Germany was actually Austrian, and Gunther is Austrian, so I mean that made it fucking 100 times worse. But basically, Bobby wanted to imply to the audience that Gunther was racist and didn't like Bobby because he's black. That is what I got from what Bobby Lashley said on this podcast, okay? Now, it wouldn't have worked, right, because there are too many soy boy weirdos around, right, that can't handle Carlito saying, I gotta learn Chinese to two Japanese women, right? They can't handle something as simple as that. How are they going to handle this? And to be honest, to bring out my own soy boyness in a way, why does everyone relate everything Gunther does to fucking Hitler and the fucking Nazi party, man? Why? He's just a wrestler that happens to be fucking Austrian and works with a German. You know what I mean? I get the resemblance, I do, but I mean, it ain't fucking 1940s, man. I mean, I just don't understand it. I don't understand why you would want Gunther to be portrayed as a Nazi sympathizer or something like that. I just don't understand it, because yeah, I can look at Gunther and I don't see anything to do with what happened between 1939 and 1945. I have no resemblance to it whatsoever. I get that he's Austrian and he works with a German, but that's it. That's it. And Bobby wanted him to be portrayed as a racist German, and people can come to their own conclusions, man. I just don't understand it. Now, don't get me wrong. I think if they did it in a certain way, this actually could have worked in a certain way. But the audience is too soft to let anything like this slide, right? They're too soft. They can't handle a simple fucking thing that is possibly racially fucking charged or anything. They can't handle it. They can't stand it, because and they're all white as well. They've got to be the white knights of any black wrestler, any gay wrestler, any women's wrestler. They're the white knights. And the majority of these wrestlers, man, don't give a shit about them, don't care what they have to say, and probably don't even have a problem with the storyline that the people are outraged about. So, Bobby Lashley, I hope he doesn't have creative control in AEW. In fact, no, I do hope he has creative control in AEW, because he debuted for AEW last night, didn't he? So, I hope Bobby Lashley has creative control in AEW, because there's a few things he's come out with now, right? The first thing was the Karrion Kross shoot fight. He wanted to have a shoot fight with Karrion Kross. I think it was at WrestleMania. So people would run to the dirt sheets to create more interest in their match. And that's actually a good idea. I ain't gonna lie. It's a stupid idea, because they can hurt each other before the match, but it's also a good idea at the same time. It's something, I mean, blur the lines. That sounds interesting, right? But this one, man, I think it's. I mean, it's a little bit of a step too far. I mean, if the German Nazi part wasn't there, I believe that this actually could have worked. But because Gunther's German and Bobby, he's not German, he's Austrian. Because Gunther's Austrian, and works with a German, man, I don't think that'd work. I think it would ruin Gunther's career, and it would ruin WWE, and it'll be Bobby's idea as well. Everyone would be white knighting for the black man, but it'd be the black man's idea. I don't fucking know, man, but either way, people wouldn't like this. I mean, I wouldn't really care that much. I mean, it's a storyline, they're characters on TV. I really wouldn't have cared that much, but everyone else, man, would have fucking lost their minds. You'd have What Culture fucking crying on one knee. I support Black Lives Matter, even though it was all Bobby's fucking idea. But let me know what you think in the comments below, man. AJ Styles, all that news, all fake bullshit. It was his idea, not WWE's. WWEID, let me know what you think about that. Do you agree with me, or do you think I'm a WWE shill? And the Bobby Lashley situation, man, I'm glad he didn't have any creative control in WWE. Because it does sound like he has some ideas, man, but I think he needs someone to say, hey, this can work, but we need to implement this or do that in order to make it work. Because he has ideas, and they seem like very creative ideas, but there's always a bit of a controversial problem with them. Either he wants to actually have a fight with someone to generate interest in a match, or fucking he wants an Austrian wrestler to not be portrayed as a Nazi, but the implications there, man. And I don't know. It just wouldn't have worked. Like, subscribe, follow me on X at TheCrossman25. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.